guests and fellow jury members. So, very good morning to all. So it is an honor to welcome you to this parliamentary speech session where we explore the transformative idea of one nation, one election and its role in shaping a Viksit Bharat by 2047. Today, you and our young leaders have the platform to voice their vision for a stronger, more efficient and united India. As you present your speech and arguments, we the jury will be looking for clarity in your understanding of the current electoral changes, creativity in linking this reform to India's development goals, and conviction in proposing actionable ideas, especially how students like you can contribute. So speak with passion, back your points with logic, and inspire us with your vision for a developed India. So this is your moment to not only debate but to demonstrate leadership and innovation. Let your votes reflect the aspirations of a generation poised to build a Viksit Bharat. With that, I wish you all the best and let the speeches begin. So a great speech is not about speaking loudly, but about speaking wisely and persuasively. So good luck and we look forward to our innovative ideas and speeches. So now we will go with the lot numbers. As you already know your lot numbers, we will start from lot 1, 2, 3 and so on. So as you speak, as we have informed earlier, introduce your name, district, state and nodal districts. Nothing much or less. So you got my points right? So we will be given exact 3 minutes. At 2 minutes 30 seconds, you will be given a warning. Like we will just tap the bench here. So it means that you are in a provision period like 2 minutes 30 seconds or over. Okay? So remember that. Lot number 1. Yeah.
अनेकता में एकता ही हमारी शान है, इसलिए मेरा भारत महान है. Good morning, respected dignitaries and my fellow mates. My name is G.L. Gomay and I am from Senapati district and my nodal district is Senapati. Today, I stand before you to speak on the topic that is of immense national importance. One nation, one election, which synchronizes the elections of the Lok Sabha, Vidhan Sabha, Panchayat and the Nagar Palikas, which is not just about administrative convenience, but also a transformative idea that can reshape the democratic fabric of our nation. Let us take a moment in reflecting our history. From 1951-52 to 1967, India witnessed simultaneously elections, and it was costly efficient and it also ensured political stability. However, the premature dissolutions of some other state parties and other opposition parties, they disrupted this cycle. Today, we live in a situation where elections are held at almost every year. The idea of one nation, one election ensures and tries to face these challenges. Let me outline some important points that one nation, one election discloses. Reduce the polarization. Election often leads to divisive campaigns. To reduce that, they are trying to foster a collaborative political development. Cost efficiency. Moreover, there are lots of campaigns going on, and that is why, to foster that, the governments have taken up initiatives in bringing up programs to foster this plan. However, This idea of one nation and one election is not without any challenges. It needs constitutional amendment, political consensus, and to foster the democratic India. Therefore, I believe that one nation and one election will help us to unite our country and bring to a betterment phase of our country. With this, I would like to conclude, paving that this will bring a Viksit Bharat. Thank you so much. Jai Hind.
Block number 2. 3. 4.
Greetings to the dignitaries present here, the jury members, my fellow competitors, and to you all present here for this youth assembly. My name is Claire Generator Golmai from Imphal West District of Manipur, and my nodal district is Senapati. Today in this youth parliament, I stand before you all to speak for one nation, one election, paving the way for Viksit Bharat. One nation, one election, Ek Desh, Ek Chunav is an idea presented by the government of India to conduct simultaneous elections for Lok Sabha Parliament, for the state assemblies, for the panchayat, and for all other local bodies. This aims to bring simultaneous elections. It is aiming towards bringing a unity in India, conducting simultaneous elections which will save our resources economically, socially, politically. But now the question is, will this idea become a reality? What is the situation of election in India? The biggest celebration of democracy, election, and India, the biggest democracy in the world. What is the situation of elections in our country? Elections are held almost every year in different parts of the state at different periods of time for different levels, either whether it be parliament, state level, or even for the panchayats. Elections are held every time, and now it's not a celebration anymore. But now the Indian government is bringing in the idea of having a simultaneous election, a celebration of India and its democracy, all at the same time, all as one nation. In my vision of a Viksit Bharat, I see this one nation, one election coming true. Because I see that in my Viksit Bharat, election simultaneously conducted will be a success, will be an advantage of India in political matters, which can be found in the quick formation of government through one election, simultaneous election. Economically, while conducting elections, economic development is stagnant. When we have simultaneous elections, the economy of the country can be boosted. Social affairs, it's all possible. One nation, one election is a dream which can be made into a reality. इस चुनाव में मैं एक देश, एक चुनाव के लिए, एक चुनाव को मैं चुनती हूँ, क्योंकि इस रास्ते से मैं अपनी मंजिल विकसित भारत की ओर जा सकती हूँ. Through this election of one nation, one election, I know and I believe that I can reach my destination of a Viksit Bharat. Jai Hind.
Block 5. 6.
Good morning, respected judges, my dear competitors, and everyone present here. My name is Tosulu Darius. I'm from Snati district. My nodal district is Snati. I'm very privileged to be part of this Youth Bharat Parliament and on the topic One Nation, One Election. One Nation, One Election is a proposed idea of the government to hold elections simultaneously in the state Lok Sabha election and in the municipalities level. But today I stand here as an opposed. Why? India is democracy with 900 electoral voters, and it's not possible to hold at all. What will be the outcome when one nation and one election is implemented? The outcome will be we can have an authoritarian state, and there will be different ideologies, different peoples will be coming, and there will be divisions of regions, and there will be disintegration among the nation. So when one nation and one election is implemented, during elections, mainly there is money power and the men's power is needed. Now the present government, if they implement this government, when this election, this idea, then there can be authoritarian state and the voters, the citizens may have a mere participations. They cannot exercise the right, but their rights may be taken by the money power and men's power. That's the main thing that I want to bring forth. And the second thing is that if one nation and one election is implemented, then there can be confusion among the governance, and it can fall back into the old system of one party dominant system. So with these people, I stand as an opposed to that idea. And now my suggestion, if this one is implemented, first we need to bring awareness by strengthening the democracy, and the elected representative system must be reformed. So with this, I conclude here, and thank you so much.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. My name is Nafi Hawkins. I am from Kampotli district, and my nodal district is Napatli. Today I will be talking about One Nation, One Election, paving the way for Viksit Bharat. So basically, One Nation, One Election, it is an idea that aims to bring changes in the electoral process by reducing the election frequency, the frequency of elections, and also this will contribute to less administrative burdens. While the stated benefits of this one election, one nation are many, there are also many convincing arguments that can be against this particular proposal. First of all, the constitution cannot be amended or altered by the parliament, and the articles, specifically articles 83, 85, 172, 174 and 356 of the Indian Constitution have stated that the Constitution cannot be altered or amended by the Parliament, or even if the MPs are even if the MPs have agreed to amend it, it cannot be altered or amended. Also, this one nation, one election
For, in my opinion, it totally goes against the Indian ethos of unity in diversity, and in the future it might lead to anti-constitution agenda of one nation, one language, or one nation, one culture, one nation, one religion. So, in my opinion, one nation, one election, it is a very strategic reform brought up by the government, but eventually it will be a foundation that would be, in the future it will destroy India's ethos of cultural diversity, which is one of the major features of Indian democracy. Thank you.
Lot number 8.
Namaste everyone. Meri Zimmedari. A very good morning to everyone present here. My name is Chandani Thapa. I'm from Senapati district, Manipur, and my nodal district is Senapati. Today I stand here to present a concept that has the capability of reorganizing the Indian democracy. That is one nation, one election, paving a way for Viksit Bharat. One nation, one election refers to holding of elections at all levels, that is the state level and the central level, at the same time. As the definition given by Abraham Lincoln about democracy says that democracy is a government of the people, by the people, for the people, which means that the people has the right to select the representatives of their choice for their own welfare. But does this electoral concept really apply in our democratic ideal? Does this really apply in us? So, let us take a closer look. In India, every citizen directly elects their representatives in the Lok Sabha, the Vidhan Sabha, that is the legislative assembly, and even in the local level institutions. But what about the Rajya Sabha? Over there, the people directly cannot elect the members. The members of the Rajya Sabha is elected by the members of the Vidhan Sabha, that is the legislative assembly. And for this order, there does exist. And because of this reason, there exists some depersonalizations in the representations of the people they represent. The person who are elected to the Rajya Sabha may not necessarily be the people whom we want to elect to be our representative. Let us take an example of the United States, one of the world's largest economy and also a modern democracy. Why does that country has a most effective democratic system? It is because the people over there directly elect their representatives. Whereas in our country, the common people does not have a direct say. And there are also various pros and cons to this one nation, one election. The various advantages can be like, there will be, it is economical as the financial burden will be lessened, and then the cons can be like, it will impact the local level bodies, that is, for example, in our own area we have the NPF. Therefore, this one nation, one election is actually a great initiative taken by the government. It is not fully implemented in India, but the idea of this one nation, one election has been in a debate in this discussion in our country. So I would like to make an additional suggestion to transfer this one nation, one election electoral system into a more remote electoral system where people can vote from every corner of the world. Thank you everyone, Jai Hind.
Block number 9, now there are 10. My respect to the jury board, all my competitors present here. I'm Madhav for